Today we're going to be looking at lesleyveronikaphotography.com. This is the previous website. As you can see, it's pretty bare bones, very minimalistic. We've got children, weddings, seniors, which all go into different galleries, and then links for the blog, client login, and gift registry with a little bit of text down here. It's very similar to a lot of other photography and videography sites that are out there. If we click into one of the galleries, we'll see that it loads Flash, which of course is not good for iPads and iPhones, which a lot of people are using now. The gallery is also Flash. Up here we've got the different galleries that she's got, client link, links to her Facebook page, and we can click through to see a slideshow and image galleries and whatnot. Cute pictures, but it loads a little bit slow. It's also not terribly easy to get back to the other main categories. If you click home here, it actually doesn't go to the original homepage. It just goes back to the I think it was maternity or kids homepage. So you actually have to type the address back in to get back to this homepage in order to see different types of pictures that she does. So now we'll click on the weddings, which again takes a bit to load with the Flash and all. And it's actually a completely different layout here with different links and everything. And here we've got even more social networking. So there's really not a whole lot of consistency from one page to the next, or one gallery to the next. It's not a bad site, very simple, minimalistic. But you can see in a second here how we took the branding, the simplicity, and made it just a bit better. Alright, here we have the new website for lesleyveronikaphotography.com. One thing to point out as a difference between this one and the old one is that previously you had a very wide content area that was necessary because of the buttons that were on it on the homepage. You actually had to stretch it out, and I think on most monitors you probably would have had to side scroll, which is a pretty big no-no. This one is a responsive design, which means that it changes the elements of the screen based on the width of your browser. So for example, if we're looking at it on an iPhone or some other mobile device, it shrinks it down like this. Your menu goes into a little area there. Very easy for touch screens. Or if we're looking at it on kind of a standard laptop, 1400 by 900, sizes like that. So currently I just have it set to HD since I'm recording it for video. But as you can see, everything fits nicely on there. It adjusts and is easily accessible. So the first thing with this, we've got our About page, kind of a standard content page, portfolio. This is a bit different from before. The portfolio is used to feature the sort of the best of her work. And what she'll be able to do with this is add more pictures. So let's say there are more maternity and newborn pictures. We'll be able to sort it to maternity and newborn. Or if you just want to look at wedding pictures, click on weddings. It automatically sorts all of the portfolio items for you. The blog is, I think, primarily going to be used to showcase different weddings that she's done. The format is what will be called a masonry layout. So even though she's only got one right now, when she has more, they'll stack up next to each other in kind of an interesting, as she said, kind of a Pinteresty layout. So if you click in here, you can see we just have a nice big picture there, and then a few other pictures. She can actually use this as a gallery as well instead of just scrolling through this, but it seems a lot of wedding photographers like to use the large images in their content. Aside from that, her previous page, I don't think I captured it before, but it had a local vendors page where it just listed out a bunch of the different people that she's teamed up with or people that she likes to refer. Who are also in the wedding business. With this, I kind of streamlined it a little bit, made it a bit cleaner. So you click that, and let's say you want more information on this particular venue, you click it, it opens up in a new window so that you don't actually go off of her site and lose that. And then we have a client page, which actually goes to an off-site page, and then a contact form. Pretty standard stuff. So really the big thing about this website is it's just a lot cleaner, it's a lot more accessible, it's got a soft look in keeping with sort of the wedding type of theme. We also have pages that are optimized for wedding photography and family photography. If you click on wedding photography, it goes to something similar to the home page with different content, and then the pictures up here in the slider are also wedding themed instead of anything else. And then if you go to family photography, same thing, the page is optimized for family photography with a bunch of family pictures in here instead of any wedding ones. Now, one thing to note on this too is that since this is responsive, you're generally not going to have a screen this wide. So if you're looking at this on more of a standard size, it looks like that. You can see more of the pictures, the people in it. I just wanted to mention that because it looks like it kind of crops them off a little bit funny with the wide angle, and that's just because it's turned to resize. And so this is the new website for LesleyVeronikaPhotography.com. She's gotten some good feedback about it. I feel pretty good about it. I like this site. It's very clean, nice, easy layout. Hope you enjoyed.